I sell ice in the winter. I sell fire in hell. I am a hustler, baby. I sell water to a well. Jigga is that. When I first heard Jay-Z, I saw him on Rap City, I think Rap City the Basement, or I heard the song Dead President had the Nas sample. And I ran to Target to buy the tape. And how ironic he puts his vinyl in Target and people want to ban him and cancel him from Target. You can't cancel a great. But anyways, when Reasonable Doubt first came out, and this is my experience because I'm in the South, I'm in Texas, I'm in Dallas, where if the beat ain't good, people ain't gonna listen to it. And at the time, people didn't like Jay-Z's voice. And Reasonable Doubt couldn't compete because the West Coast had the game on lock. You had your Snoops, you had Tupac, Nas was still going crazy, Wu-Tang, Biggie. Jay-Z was in a tough space at the time, and Reasonable Doubt was just ahead of his time. It didn't really appeal to the masses at the time. I knew Jay-Z was the real deal when I watched Streets is Watching. And Streets is Watching was very similar to the Michael Jackson Moonwalker type thing. Everything he was saying was lining up. I heard Imaginary Players and I was like, I saw the visual, I'm like, wow, this guy's amazing. I couldn't believe, like, I spit the hottest, you need it, I got it. That down south Master P, bout it. I got blood money, then he took a shot at Mace. Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the, if you done it at? Y'all rapping ass dudes, y'all funny to me. Selling records being you, but still you wanna be me. I mean, those kind of bars are crazy. You got Flash now, but time will reveal money. And then you gotta remember, he's not writing these things down. Right now, he's having a historical run in your face. He handles beef well, him and the Nas situation, Ether, we know about how that went. He's beefing with the younger guys, the Drakes, all these guys now, and it's just crazy how he just maneuvers, and he's a true master of ceremonies. He's putting masterpieces together. This is very theatrical, the run he's having. Take notes because it's very inspiring. His business moves have been pretty blockbuster. He did the liquor, the sports management, the 40/40 clubs, the Rock Nation deals, the ventures, just a lot of things. He did Tidal, and people kind of rode that wave. And, I think he gave a better percentage than Spotify and those other streaming services from my overstanding. His portfolio is next level. It's impeccable. I mean, they had his lyrics on the wall in Brooklyn at the library. I mean, the guy is doing everything. He's showing you that having your paper right will keep you in the spotlight. Then he bagged Beyonce. He signed Kanye. Rockefeller was a success. Rockaware. Dame Dash. I mean, he's still bitter after how many years? His teeth even fell out on a podcast or something, whatever. I wish you'd have brought Dame Dash out on the last show at the Yankee Stadium. That would have been crazy. It's just, the things he do is just very inspiring and incredible. The Roots Picnic, he answered all his haters and people was bitter about that. But I mean, he was quiet and silent for a long time. You hear a lot of rumors about him, the whole thing with Puffy. People wanted him to go down. They say he was next. People say that he's tied in with some elite people, some elite groups. Some of these things might be true. Some of the things might not be true. I hate seeing stuff online where people put numbers together and put a lot of superstitions and things like that. Like he said in that song with Rick Ross, Freemasons, they got so mad they put the devil on me, So why can't somebody just work hard? And, I think everybody's connected. We all sell our soul in some kind of way. When you go to work, you're selling your soul for money. So Why not sell your soul for top paper? And I don't mean that in a literal sense, but we always quick to criticize how other people moving across the chessboard. Jay-Z's doing what every rapper, businessman aspires to do. He's doing it on a global level. He went from millions or 900 grand or whatever he said to billions. Big Daddy Kane, Jazzo, he's been around a lot of greats. He stayed connected. Connections are everything until you become that thing. And the 3-day Yankees tour has been phenomenal. Beyonce gave him a fade in the Yankee Stadium stand with the cordless clippers. I think she grabbed these right here. She had these right, these joints. Faded that boy in. Gave him the Caesar. You know, even Steven, the all around. And then he brought out Beyonce off the muscle on the first night. Did Reasonable Doubt. I mean, he brought Eminem out, Rihanna, Jeezy, Fat Joe, Pharrell, Usher. I know I left some out. I think Jermaine Dupri. He brought he brought that heat, that fire. Now I know the extra inning was long, but think about it, it's called extra innings. And you know, in baseball, when the game is tied, it goes into extra innings. And baseball's a long game, so 5 hours can become 8 hours. So the extra innings kind of ironic. It started late. I think like 1 o'clock. I think people got home like 6 in the morning. So Yankees fans, I hate you had to call in, but Jigga is very iconic. I saw Jay-Z live with Mary J. Blige back in the day, and he was impeccable then. He just up there rapping, just, I mean, flawless. No rapping on no voice, none of that. Jigga's having a historical run. Take notes. When Jay-Z dies, and when he passes away, he might have his own holiday. They might give him his own freeway in Brooklyn. I would not be surprised. Shout out to Jigga. You are that Jehovah, Hopper, whatever you want to call him. Jay-Z one of those guys, you either like him or you don't like him. Very inspirational. Take notes. And if you got a problem with it, tell him Jen said it already. Jehovah.